What is going on, guys? It is CG here and welcome back to Pooptopia. So I haven't done a video on here in quite some time, and recently I've dedicated a large amount of time to catching up with everyone else on the server. I finally managed to fix my castle walls and build a new base, which I am in now. Now before I move on to showing you what I have done off camera, I just quickly want to show you these awesome blueprints that I managed to get the other day. So recently I've started discovering these new type of drops. They're the same as the normal drops we have now, but they have these little rings around them, and I think that actually means that they are more rare and they contain a lot better stuff. So these are just standard blueprints that I get from red, purple and yellow drops. There's a bunch of different stuff here. I got IEDs, what else we got? Journeyman, Scorpion saddles, Apprentice, Axe, loads of different saddles and stuff. But recently, I've managed to obtain some pretty cool blueprints. I'm just going to scroll down, because they are separate, and they're right here. So I found this red drop yesterday with a ring around it. I didn't think too much of it when I first saw it, but I decided to go give it a little look. And inside of it was 3 blueprints, and that was a Journeyman simple pistol, a Mastercraft Sarco saddle, which in my opinion is useless. I never ever tame Sarcos, so this is useless to me, and it's extremely expensive, which is quite funny, but I'm probably not going to use this at all. And most of all is the Mastercraft Assault Rifle. Now this is really handy for me. It's going to cost a lot of materials to make, so I have started farming some penguins already just to help with the polymer really. And I'm going to need a lot of metal, which I already have, and cement and paste isn't even a problem for me because I live so close to so many beaver dams that I have cement and paste, you know, just pretty much growing it. It's just everywhere for me. So this is my base. I decided to build this off camera because it would have just taken too long to do in an actual video, and as you can see I got a lot of dinos, but I'll go over them in a minute. I moved it from its original place. As you remember, it was in that little area. I'll go show you outside this in a sec. But inside this base I have all the basics I need to survive: bed, refining forge, and cooking pot, along with chests and other stuff. The structures plus mortar and pestle actually have massive inventories, which is really good, and the same for the refining forge, which is really helpful, especially when I was building Arcteks. I could make up to about 900 in here at once, and then I'd have to start filling up another one. I have these 2 deep storage chests which hold up to 5,000 weight, which is so much better than the large chests. A whole bunch of fertilizer, which is really good. I actually need that oil. Don't even know why it's in there. Take that guy out. So I have my smithy here, and I have managed to obtain quite a bit of metal. I've done a lot of metal mining recently, so I got all that. Got my grill, which I use every now and again, and I did put a light behind it, but I can't reach it. I'm a bit of an idiot, and it's a bit annoying. It's just sitting there off, even though it has power. So I'm just kind of leaving it there. I put these lights around because they're so much better than just sitting in darkness or having a candle, or a candle or burning torch. Fabricator, obviously, I need this guy. Got my awesome shotgun in there, which I used to destroy some dinos. We found these little bear caves recently, and they're really cool. I have 5 fridges in total. I have 1 for cooked meat, 1 for kibbles and eggs. I don't have much kibbles or much eggs. I've recently tamed an oviraptor, so I had to burn through a lot of my Rex eggs, which is a little unfortunate, but it had to be done. Fridge for raw meat, 1 for spoiled meat, which is for creating narcotics, and 1 for berries, but I don't have enough narco berries in here yet. All my plants died, and I do need to set up a greenhouse. So that's everything for up here. Now let's take a look down these lovely colourful stairs. Did I leave anything in here? No, I didn't. Okay. So I got these lovely blue and green stairs because that's sort of my colour scheme. Ever since I first started playing Ark, I designed this sort of armour or coloured it this way. This was the first time I discovered painting armour in Ark, and ever since that day I've been obsessed with this colour scheme, blue and green. I keep using it all the time, and I've never used any other colour apart from this one. So I thought that I might as well just texture up some of my house a bit and have this uniquely looking coloured stairs. And I probably eventually colour a lot more stuff in here, but at the moment it's fine. It's going to take a lot of time to do that. I tamed up 5 of these little listos because I need eggs to tame a Diplo, and they are cool just to have little jumping around pets that give you XP, or increase your XP rather. I did swap my beaver for a new one. I got a much higher one now, level 219 is that now, and it can hold up to 8,400 wood. Got an RGV, he's already been here. I tamed this scorpion off camera. I wanted to use him for taming. I have not used him ever since I tamed him, so he is pretty useless to me. Anki, he was my first ever tame on the server, so he's still living on, which is really good. I tamed this Oviraptor today. I needed this guy for more eggs, but I haven't really noticed any increase in eggs. I don't know what it is, but eggs are extremely rare for me. I can't really find them. So I did tame up this pterodon. I had a really rubbish one before. I used kibble on this guy, so he was a really good tame. And that has just reminded me, I need all this organic polymer, 117 of it, to help me build my Mastercraft assault rifle, which I want. So I'm just going to go throw this in a fridge and just stick it in the eggs and kill one. I'm not sure if the fridge affects it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, this is pretty useless to me for now, as it's got 2 hours on it, but I'm not going to be around to actually craft this, so this is all going to spoil, but I'll end up getting more when I actually come down to the building the gun itself. So that is useless to me. I didn't realise you couldn't cool it or anything, so that's fine, I'll leave it spoiled. But I'm going to take this pterodon here out. I do need to name a lot of these pets, so if any of you do come across any names for any of the unnamed ones, I got an unnamed pterodon, unnamed beaver, an unnamed rex, and an unnamed spino. Now there will be a video coming up soon showing you my spino tame. I probably won't show it in this video because it's going to give it away too much, but it will be in the next video. I did tame a pretty cool spino, so I'm proud of that. This rex here is really stubborn, this old girl. She does need a name, but she hasn't laid any eggs, which is really unfortunate. Very annoying for me. I don't know what to do really. I need to get a male to increase the egg chances, maybe? Not too sure. So, after watching a lot of Arcteks videos and flying around and seeing a lot of the guys' bases, I saw them designing this particular base. It's sort of oval or circular shaped with gates, and I decided to do the same, so I've started it off here. I do plan on building 2 of these. This is one, and then I'm going to remove that box there and have another one by the side of it, which will be really cool, and there'll be a bridge joining them. Underneath is where the dinos are going to go, and up here on the top is going to be my living area, which is going to be really cool. I have a lot of windows and a pointy roof, which is going to be pretty awesome. So with this wall, for those of you who watched my most recent episode on Pooptopia before this one, it was episode 4 I think, I was just designing this wall, and the fences, the structures plus the fence supports really weren't working for me, so I decided to scrap the entire thing. And I actually mean the entire thing. I teared down like over 400 odd walls. It was insane. I hated doing it. I literally just threw away easily over 10k wood. It was just, I couldn't do anything with it. It had to go. So I got rid of that. This does need to be patched up, but I'm sure I can do that another time. A whole bunch of metal spikes on the outside, which is pretty cool. But the way I've designed this is I placed loads of pillars, lined them all up so they were the same, put a ceiling on them, and then put walls going up from them and walls going down. There are slight gaps which do annoy me because I have a slight little bit of OCD, and that really annoys me to look at, but I am not going to fix it because it just happens too frequent. Like, it's all over the place, but I don't care. It's not too noticeable and you can't really see too much through it. You see a little bit of my face over there, but they don't really reveal anything, so they're not too much of a problem. Now if I go up to the top of the tower, land up here. So I have a little bridge here in the center. This kind of allows me to look down upon anyone who wants to enter. So if they're like, oh, can I come into your base? I can just go like, yeah, I know you. Feel free to come in and have a little look around. Inside these towers, they're currently hollow, there's nothing in them, but I eventually will have some power in here, have some windows maybe, and I do plan on putting some turrets here. Not for the reason of killing people, because this is mostly friendly server, but mainly for looks. The turrets will probably be empty on ammo, but they will just aim at the players that come near, just to show sort of a threatening type of atmosphere, to make you feel scared when you're in this area. And it kind of gives me that sense of, I wouldn't say superiority, but it makes my base stand out as quite a strong type of area, defensive area. Even though it's not lethal to anyone and it's not going to kill anyone, it just gives off that impression, which is really cool. The other tower here is pretty similar. Empty again, completely hollow, do need some power in here, and turrets on the outside yet again, and then these walls do just go on quite a fair bit, nothing at the end. I did plan on having a tower there and a tower right at the other end, but I don't think there's much point really. Nothing's getting past and it's no big problem to me, so that's fine for now. See that? Jump off this tower here, whistle my bird. Come on, fella. Go down. Alright. Oh, there we go. So, oh yeah, if you haven't noticed, I did colour all my tools green and blue as well, because I am obsessed with that colour scheme. So yeah, this is my sort of under base, what do you call it, lower floor, with my dinosaurs. I have tamed up these 3 turtles here. These were done. Oh, we got an egg, we got an egg. Oh, this is really exciting for me because none of my dinos have, like, none of them have started to drop eggs. It's really annoying, and I don't know what this is. Right, so you've got the egg effect from the Oviraptor, obviously. It keeps disappearing off these 2 guys and then reappearing, and it keeps switching around. And it's really not, like, it's really annoying for me because obviously I need a lot of eggs. I got a lot of taming to do, I need kibbles and all that stuff. So having this lack of eggs is really annoying for me. And I keep going over to my Rex and force making it poop because sometimes it drops an egg or it doesn't do it. And even though my Rex is female, I'm pretty sure, it doesn't have the egg icon flashing above it. So what I think is I need another Oviraptor. I think there might be only a limit on the Oviraptors and I might need another one. I'm not too sure. If any of you know, do leave a comment. Help me a lot. But yeah, overall this is my base, and look, we got another egg, so pretty good. Let's pick up these eggs. Let's make these guys do little jumps, shall we? Oh, we wanna do an inventory. Jump! Yeah! So power got set up, which is pretty cool. I wish I used the Structures Plus cables because you can actually make them invisible so you can't see them, and it just makes everything look a lot neater. And then all the egg icons above the Rex now, which is good. It just seems a little bit random. Don't know if it's working properly or not. But if you remember, my base was here. Literally, when I removed my base, this metal spawned instantly. I destroyed a foundation and bang, it was there. It was just so eager to spawn. It was quite funny. But you could see why I get so much metal. This is metal everywhere in here. I get about 1800 raw metal. No, sometimes more. I managed to, from mining all of this and all of that, I got over 3000 raw metal, and that was enough to get me 1500 metal ingots, which took 600 spark powder and well, a lot of hours to cook up, so I decided to put it on overnight. Now my Spino is just over here beside this water, but I'm not going to show you. Oh, that was close. You must see a little bit of lag there jolting me forward. I cannot show you at all because it is a surprise for the next video. I teamed him up with a collab with Dig Boy, or Diggy, he calls himself, from the ICU. It was a really fun video to do. It was a really good tame. We found some Diabear Cave in it as well, which is pretty cool. So guys, please make sure to check that out tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. It was a really good tame. It wasn't really a perfect tame, but it was a level 140 prime tame, which was really good. So I'm really happy with the outcome, really pleased with my new Spino. I do need to tame up some other dinos, but obviously I'm only going to record the good ones, because off camera I'm going to be taming a lot more turtles, probably a pack of Delos and stuff, and I'm not sure whether or not I will record that, because it is a little bit boring just watching me run around repeatedly taming little dinos that don't really have much use. They are mainly used just for eggs for me, but you know, let me know if you want to see them or not. It's fine if you don't. I probably won't show it off anyway, but yeah guys, this is pretty much it. This is my base, this is everything I've done off camera. I have definitely caught up with everyone. Like, when I first started, I didn't really have that get up and go attitude about me, which made me want to succeed and sort of progress in the game. But since I stopped playing about 2 weeks ago, I came back on, saw everyone's base, and it immediately, it flicked that switch in my head. I was like, right, I've got to start doing work. So I spent an entire weekend, all day Saturday and all day on a Sunday, constantly waking up early, going to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning, spam building. I even went off and tamed a Dodiacros just to get the stone. It was insane, very stressful. Well, I wouldn't say stressful, it was a pretty chilled weekend, but just very time consuming. I literally didn't even come out my room. I was just living here on this chair, staring at my computer screen, and I'm surprised my computer didn't explode because I was just on it for hours and hours. It was insane, but the space has definitely progressed. I'm really pleased with the outcome, and overall that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I think I have covered everything. I'm not too sure, but as far as I can remember, everything has been covered. I have told you about everything. So anyway, guys, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, and also if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Ark Survival Evolved videos, and I'll see you all next time.